All right, hi guys. So third period English. I'm sorry that today was a little wacky with the Zoom crashing. So I wanted to make this quick video so you know what I wanted to share with you. Okay, so I want to go over the assignments that are due between now and Friday, and then also give you something to work on between now and Monday. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to just go over the assignments that are due between now and Friday. I'm going to share my screen with you. So really quick, if you go to the Scarsdale Middle School page and you go to Schoology, that's a shortcut right there. So if you ever can't figure out how to get there, that's what to do. Obviously, my course page is going to look different from yours, but when you click on English, typically when Schoology is working correctly, this is what you'll see for English. Right, so you have 3 assignments that are due. Give Us Your Best, which is due tomorrow by midnight. The Flipgrid assignment, Introductions and Obsessions, which is due tomorrow by 8 a.m. And then the Common Lit registration and pre-assessment, which is due Friday by midnight. There is nothing that you need to submit on Schoology for this, okay? All you are actually doing is all you're actually doing here is just knowing that these are the placeholders for the assignments. I emailed you these exact things. So if you can't find it, it's in your email. So just remember that on Give Us Your Best, if you click on the link to the Padlet, the directions are right underneath the title of the Padlet, right? It tells you exactly what to do. And those need to be up tomorrow by 11:59 p.m. Then on the Flipgrid Introductions and Obsessions, there's a new topic. So if I click on this, you guys are 3rd period. So this is your link right here, right? This is your link to your Flipgrid. If you go on your iPad to the Flipgrid app, you can just type in the code, DeBerry1267, and that's going to take you right there. But let me just show you what it looks like. So when I click on this, it's going to take me to the Flipgrid slowly. It may ask you to sign in with Google, right? That's the easiest way. And then here are the directions. Please introduce yourself by saying your name so we can hear the correct pronunciation. Let us know if there's another name you prefer. So if you are Alexander and you prefer to go by Alex, let us know that. If you're someone who likes to share their pronouns, because that's something that you do normally, go ahead and do that. So for example, I identify male, my pronouns are he, him, his. But if that's something that you don't normally do, no need to do it, okay? And then tell us about something that you're obsessed with at the moment. So like I might tell you about my new sneakers that I'm totally obsessed with and why I'm obsessed with those. You have 2 minutes to do that response. When you click on record a response, it's going to let you start recording. You might want to practice before you do that. If you don't like the recording, you can re-record it. And then you'll click next, you'll put up a thumbnail shot, like a selfie, and that's it, right? It's already done. Like we already have 6 responses here, so you can see that, that people have already gotten started on that. Okay, so that is due tomorrow morning by 8 a.m. And then the 3rd assignment is to go to Common Lit and register and take the pre-assessment. And this is due Friday by midnight. So Friday by midnight. You are 3rd period, so here is your code for 3rd period, right? You're going to go to commonlit.org and enroll. And when we do that, you're going to use the 3rd period code. Don't use any of the other codes because then you'll be stuck in another class and I won't be able to give you credit, okay? So when you click on Common Lit, it's going to take you to the site. You're going to enter the class code and then click Submit. It's going to ask you to enter an email address, enter your school email address, and it's going to ask you to create a password. That's why I sent you that follow-up sheet that you can print out and write down the class code, write down your password, stick it in your binder so you don't lose it, okay? That's why I sent that to you. This pre-assessment, there are 6 reading passages for you to read, and answer some multiple choice questions. On the long end, it'll take you 45 minutes. It might take you 30 minutes. Okay, but somewhere between 30 and 45 is a good estimate. And it's due Friday by midnight. Okay. And then finally, let me stop share for just a minute. Finally, I just want to talk to you about a quick project that I want you to do by Monday, or at least get started with by Monday. I'm going to share my screen again. Every year, I like to set up a new reader's notebook and a new writing notebook. So I'm going to talk about my writing notebook first. And like I said, I'm just getting started on it. But on your writer's notebook, and you probably have created these before, I just want to cover it with things, pictures, postcards, stickers of people, places, animals, objects that are important to me that will also help remind me of stories and also have to do with my identity, right? Who I am. So, you know, I have my I love tacos so much sticker because I love tacos, love them. And it's from Austin, which is an important city to me. You'll see my Texas sticker down here. I grew up just outside of Austin. I went to school at Baylor for undergrad, which is in Waco, and I lived in Dallas for a number of years, went to TCU. So that's an important place for me. Several important places across Texas. Lake Tahoe, right? So this is a place I started going when I was 9. It's where I learned how to ski. My parents go a few times a year. Lots of stories there, hiking and things like that. And my Wagmore Bark Less sticker, we have 4 dogs and 2 cats. And so they're definitely important parts of our family. We have 2 Italian Greyhounds, 2 Greyhounds, and 2 Aussie cats. And you'll see some pictures of them on the back in a minute. And I have some spots here that I want to put some of their pictures. This is my partner, Colin, and myself. And we've been together for 20 years. And this is us in Paris about a year and a half ago. And Paris is one of our favorite cities. And so we have great stories traveling together, great stories from Paris. So that picture is an important one to me. On the back, this is a little hard to see, but there, this top left, this is my mom and dad and I. And this is, we were in Anguilla celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. I'm an only child, so we have lots of adventures with them. So this is the 4 of us, Colin, myself, my mom, Shirley, my dad, Mark. And then down here, just 2 of our dogs. Sawyer is the only girl dog in the group, in our pack. And then Scout is on the right. And then we have Finnegan and Oliver. And their pictures aren't on here yet, but they will be. So that's my writing notebook. Some of you may have like a special notebook that you want to use this year and you don't want to mess up the cover. That's fine, right? What I would suggest is doing something on the inside cover. That's an idea there. And then I want to talk to you about the reading notebook. So for your reading notebook, I would just use a black and white composition book. You have those in your school supplies. And you have a couple of different options there. One thing that you could do is cover it with pictures of covers of books that you love, maybe quotes. Like I have some really favorite quotes. Some of my favorite quotes come from Harry Potter. You might put like pictures of authors that you really like, or topics, nonfiction topics you like reading about. There's an option there. Or you could do something like this, and I think this is how I'm going to do it this year, is that the cover is going to become almost like a reading log for me. So as I read a book, and if it's one that I really love, I'm going to print out a cover and put it and glue it onto my reading notebook. And then the next book I read, same thing. I'll print the cover out, glue it next to it. So that as I'm reading books throughout the year, I'm just going to cover my notebook with those covers, right? Or quotes, and let it build across the year. So that's a second option for you for the reading notebook. And you don't have to be finished with these by Monday, but I want them started, okay? Oh, and then just so you know, you will have the hard copy notebooks like this, and then also we'll make digital notebooks this year too. but we're not worried about the digital notebooks now. I just want you to know that that's coming. Okay, I think that that's it. I'm sorry that Zoom crashed. I know that was kind of wonky, but at least I could catch up with you this way. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day.